What's going on, everybody? Tall Boy here. We are live on the YouTubes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Uh-oh, this thing says it's not going live over here. Unable to connect to the streaming server. Okay. We're live, though. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Tall Boy here. We are going to be live shortly and starting the show. Just making sure a few kinks are worked out, but we are here. Welcome to another episode of the Lab Tech Show. Thank y'all so much for joining us. Been a minute since we've done this thing, and it's time to get back into what we do best. So thank y'all so much for being patient with me as I try to work out some kinks on this other channel thing over here. I don't know why it's not going live on this other channel, but if not, we live on YouTube. That's all that really matters. So we're gonna try this one more time, and if it doesn't work, we're gonna be all right. All right, that's what we're gonna do. So try this one more time. Got some things that we're gonna talk about today, and let's see, make sure I do that right over there. You see the topics. Let us know where you're watching from. Put in the city and the state of where you're joining us from. I definitely would appreciate that. And there we go. Let's see what we got. Well, it's still giving us an error report. So guess what? We're not going to go live from LinkedIn or Rumble. We are not going to do that. It is what it is. So guess what? Put in the city and state where you're joining us from. Thank you for tapping in, and we're gonna go ahead and get this show started. So once again, tonight's topics is Google blocks Android apps, Apple TV Plus subscriptions. We got some issues with them. And then also Amazon in shared Prime. Uh-oh, no more sharing your Prime accounts. And lastly, Libby introduces Inspire Me. Revis likes to fish, but I don't know if this is that type of fishing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and tap into the Lab Tech Show. Welcome, everybody. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. My name is Tall Boy, and we are here to simplify technology in a language that you can understand. Man, when I tell you I have had a much needed break, rest, whatever you want to call it, it was needed. It was needed. That's all I can tell you. Yeah. I got my man Revis here. What's going on, Revis? How you doing, brother?
Hey, it was the 3rd of September.
Uh-oh.
The day I'll always remember.
Now, the brother said
because that was the day.
He said he liked to sing.
The Tall Boy came back.
Oh, my God. I came back on the September 3rd. You right, I did. All right, let's see who's tapping in with us real quick. We got some people over there on the East Coast. Let's see. Who do we have over here? Is it going to show up on the screen? We got somebody down there in the South, in Florida. We got some people down in Georgia. And then we got a couple people over here in Pennsylvania. I'm not sure who these people are. I don't know what's going on, but we're not going to worry about this technology. We're not going to let it outdo us and outshine us. So we're going to just keep on rolling. You know how we roll around this thing. But anyway, we got some things that we need to talk about, but before we do all of that, we got to do the rules to the show. All right. So we're going to switch up some things, Revis. You're going to be somewhat surprised, but we're going to go right into the articles, but I want you to know the rules to the show. Here we go.
What's going on, everybody? TVJ in the building. We've been gone a little while. You miss us? Well, I miss y'all. Well, look, this is how you can participate. You can watch on your phone, your TV, or your PC. Now, I know some people like to watch the show on their computers, but everybody's starting to slowly but surely watch on their TV. So, streaming is changing. I can't believe it, y'all. And you can watch on your phone. So, look, come rock with us however you do. But all I ask is comment and tell a few people what we're doing. You can hit the share button right now. Tell some people what we got going on. Now, look, we like to keep it 100 over here, all right? So we're all about authenticity and transparency, all right? So we're going to tell it like it T.I. is. Now, look, this technology is here. So what you gonna do about it? The only thing you can do is embrace it, as Tall Boy say. So look, we about to go jump into these articles, and we about to do what we do. Tall Boy, back to you.
All right, guys, check this out. Google is moving to protect your Android phones from anonymous apps. Now, I don't know if I like this or not because it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. If you have an Android phone, you've had the ability to have freedom and you're not locked down like the way iOS and Apple users have been all of their lives of security, 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 right? And they're saying that starting in 2026, they got something called developer verification, and it will require every app, whether it's from the Play Store, a third party store, or downloaded discreetly or directly or sideloaded, to be registered by a verified developer before it can be installed on a certified Android device. Now, this is good. At least you know who the person is that downloaded, so that way if they give you any viruses or something like that, we'll know who did it as opposed to somebody just not doing it. So that's a positive, right? So think of it like showing your ID at the airport, not for what you're carrying, but who you are. Basically, they just want to fact check who you are, is what they're saying. Google isn't inspecting the app content, it's just verifying who made it. And they're saying when and where this is rolling out. They're saying October 2025, early access opens for select developers to test and give feedback. So they're saying, hey, we're going to test this out. So it sounds like this is a positive thing, right? And they're saying, but by March 2026, verification opens for all developers. Anyone distributing apps can register. And then they're also saying September of 2026, mandatory enforcement begins in Brazil, Indonesia, Singapore, and Thailand. So if you're abroad and you're an app developer, well, basically, this is the month. If you're abroad, you got to start verifying yourself. So you can't no longer verify any of this stuff and say, no, I don't want to verify myself or anything like that. So why is Google doing all of this? It's saying side-loaded apps have 50 times more malware than apps from the Play Store. And Google's goal is to make it harder for repeat offenders to slip back in under a different name. And they're saying that the developer ID ties apps to real world identities and holds bad actors accountable. And if you're already on the Play Store, you likely already meet these requirements. So if you distribute outside, you'll use the new Android developer console, including the lighter version for students and hobbyists. So that's like for the college kids that want to develop their apps, they just got to verify themselves. So they're saying some people in the communities are upset because they're saying that this is the start of Android becoming more like iOS, where side-loading freedom gets restricted. Critics warn that this may shut out independent developers, hobbyists, or ad blockers and pull some autonomy away from users. Now, it doesn't apply to uncertified devices, so this change only affects the certified Android devices. Those that ship with Google Play services have passed the Google compatibility test. So if I'm going over your head, if you don't understand what's going on, if you got an Android phone and you bought it in the United States, you're pretty much already past the Google Play Store compatibility. The average person is going to use the Google Play Store to download apps. But there's always that every blue moon, hey, I found this app and they didn't want to pay to put it in the Google Play Store. That's one way, right? Two, they said, hey, I don't want to go through the authentication of going through Google. I just want to just do my own thing. It's kind of like, you jailbreaking something, and the ones that know, they know. I like my jailbroken stuff, if you get my drift. But the problem is some people put malware and they put some bad things in there. So if you don't go downloading some stuff, you'll be all right. Now, why this matters? They're saying better app safety. You'll get an extra layer of protection when side loading, a verified ID backing each app. It's still open, but just changing. Side loading stays legal, but developers must identify themselves to play. That's all they're saying. Privacy concerns. Basically, if you're an independent developer and hobbyist, they may feel like they're exposed or discouraged. So maybe they don't want you to find out who they are. They don't want you knowing what they're doing. They don't want that in their lives, if that makes sense. So I don't know. Regional rollout. If you're in the US, nothing immediate changes. But if you're international, that global shift is coming. Revis, I can't get the questions to come up on the screen right now, but what are your thoughts on this?
Well, it sounds like it's a little bit more security. Uh, it could probably eliminate a lot of phishing.
Yeah, right.
So it sounds like a pretty good idea. I feel like my phone is safe.
You feel like your phone is safe. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. You don't have to worry about it if you're not downloading something that you're not supposed to be downloading, if that makes sense. If you're not downloading anything that you're not supposed to be touching, you don't have that worry. And I tell people all the time, make sure you fact check whatever it is that you do anyway. So I have some people that look out for me, and I'll ask a question or two and say, hey, do you think this is good? And they'll run through their security checks and they say, yeah, this is a nice app to rock with. And then some people will say, no, 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 don't touch that. So, but it's always the grandmas or the aunties and the uncles that don't know nothing about tech that's out here touching some stuff that they're not supposed to be touching. And then now all of a sudden the phone has gotten hacked, and it's like, uh-oh, what have I done? I've really messed up. And that's kind of where you run into that problem, if that makes sense. So, audience, what do you think about this? Do you think that this is good? This is bad? Let me know in the comments. If you're watching on your phone, if you're on your computer, let us know how you really feel about what's going on over here. Do you think that this is a good situation? Revis, do you download apps that you're not supposed to be downloading?
I haven't thought about it. Do Pornhub have an app?
they got a website. Well, at least you're being honest, brother. I mean, but they passed a new law in regards to that, where now you have to verify yourself. So some people don't like that, and unfortunately, a lot of people have been shut out, and some people are using VPNs to be able to work around that. So I don't think that they necessarily have an app per se, but they have a website.
No, I don't. I don't click on stuff. I don't download stuff unless I pretty much know what it is. It's got to be verified for me. My phone is something that I use every day, and pretty much I just Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and I got a couple other things that I downloaded. I may get on, but that's it.
Okay, that's what's up. I can't get mad at it. We're gonna keep on moving. For whatever reason, we are experiencing some issues behind the scenes. But like I said, I don't need all of this extra bells and whistles as much as I would love to have them. We're gonna just keep it rolling. And TBJ has an announcement that he would like to say.
What's going on, everybody? TBJ in the building. I'm back. Now, look, Tallboy already talked about Google blocking Android apps. I don't know how y'all really feel about that, but we're gonna go ahead and get into this word of the day. But before we do that, let me tell you what else is on tap. All right, Apple TV subscriptions. Do you have an Apple TV Plus account? Well, guess what? You might be wanting to rethink all of that. Okay, the price is going up. That's a hint, hint. Amazon and shared Prime. Who be sharing a Prime account with their people? Maybe you might let Tallboy get it before it ends. We're gonna talk about it though. And then Libby introduces in
Where are you, Revis? Don't forget to honk the horn.
Revis. What's up, player? What's going on, man?
Nothing much, TVJ.
Man, we did
I'm
our
up there in the
thing.
yellow today.
You said you what?
I'm up in the yellow today.
The yellow. What's that mean?
Yeah, on the map you got Michigan in yellow, so I'm up in Michigan.
Oh, okay. Well, look at you, man. You went home for the break. Is that what happened?
Yeah, and I'm still at home, and I got me some fishing in.
Oh, that's perfect, man. Before we get started, I know you was at home, but I want to let the audience know that we had a show this summer, and we would like to thank Tallboy for allowing myself and Revis for allowing us to be on the platform to let you guys know a little bit about who we were and how we get down. So Revis had a show called Conversations, and it was a relationship show, and it was a chance to get to know his personality, get to know my personality, and then at the end of the day, you guys get a chance to know us a little bit better. I think we did good. The numbers was doing good, Revis. What you think?
I think we did rather well.
Yeah, I like that. So with that being said, if you get a free moment, you'll see the red and white thumbnails. Those are the conversations. We did 8 episodes. Feel free to check those episodes out. And without further ado, we're going to get into the word of the day. Revis, you like to fish, right?
I love the fish.
Oh, man. Well, I don't know if this is that kind of fishing, but we're going to talk about it a little bit. Fishing, it's the practice of tricking internet users as through the use of deceptive email messages or websites into revealing personal or confidential information which can then be used illicitly or illicitly. Yeah, that way. Okay. I don't have no sentence for you. It's just called phishing, a 1-2 punch using both email and web browsing to trick people into typing confidential information into websites that look like the site of real companies, especially financial institutions. Talk to the people, Revis. Break it down. Fishing.
You know, fishing is a high-tech version of a truck driver. You know, he don't ask for your bank account because we gonna act like we your bank. And so we gonna send you an email, and it's gonna have a logo on it. Everything look just like your bank, and it's gonna say urgent action is required. And then once you push that button, your life is over. We just gonna steal everything from you. We not really your bank. We just acting like your bank. And then we gonna put this old sketchy ass link up there, and you gonna click on that link, and bam, we got you. That's what phishing is. Phishing is, you know how you be on Facebook or TikTok, and you see a story, and it seemed interesting to you, but it was just clickbait. It just wanted you to click on it. That's what phishing is. Same thing. Yep.
Okay, I like that. I like the way you broke that down. Okay, well, let's ask the audience, how did Revis do on the word of the day? Audience, let us know. How did Reeves do? 1, I see you. You did well, sir. 2, he's doing too much. 3, I look forward to this part of the show. Or 4, this opened my eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let us know in the comments if you're watching on your phone. How did Reeves do on the word of the day? Uh-oh.
And it's just like I'm going fishing and I'm using artificial bait. I'm using a lure. And it's got this old shiny thing, and the fish are looking at it, and the fish are you. And when I throw it out there, I'm just hoping you gullible enough to bite the lure so you can fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. See? I love fishing. That's what fishing is.
Okay, I see you. Well, right now, they saying 100%. I see you. You did well, sir. Can't get mad at that one. Now, do you have any real fishing stories that you want to share with us real quick?
Uh,
You didn't
that's for
fall in.
when we be in
You didn't
person.
fall in the boat or fall in the water or nothing like that. Now, did you?
No, actually, I went fishing the other day.
We can't hear
Had
you.
connections with the
Yeah,
battery.
we got bad connection. You and your Android phone. You gotta upgrade, baby. You gotta upgrade.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I put my boat in the water, and I drove about an hour, and I couldn't get it started.
Oh
So I
man.
pulled it out the water and went back home. And I threw it on the charger, and I went back out the next day. And I got it in the water, and it wouldn't start. So we did a little investigating and realized the battery cable was loose. So I just tightened it up, and boy, we've been fishing ever since.
Wow. Okay. uh, I'm trying to see if I can get a nice sentence, but I think you did a good job. I can't complain. You gonna hang out with Tall Boy? You gonna tap out?
I'm gonna go ahead and hang out for a little while.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, well, I'm gonna catch up with you a little bit later, player. You do good and handle your business, and I'll see you next week, God willing. To all the people out there, make sure you find a word, use the word fishing in a sentence, and be careful. Don't be clicking on them links. You gotta make sure you verify stuff. Now, Tallboy said he gonna start giving you some tech words, so we're gonna start trying to find a way to plug tech terms, so that way through the rest of the year you'll have an idea. If you hear it, you see it, you get an idea of what it is. Okay, so fishing. It's be careful when you click on those links because you don't want to be tricked by a deceptive email message. That's where you see like Best Buy, or you might see one of your favorite stores, and then it's got you didn't check to see who the sender was. Just be careful, all right? That's phishing. Don't click on no links that you're not supposed to click on. We can't help you after that. I gotta go, y'all. Bye
Right.
bye.
All right, there you go. All right, let's see what we got going on over here. We got some people up in here in the comments. Lisa Maria's in the building. She's saying, "Hey everyone, awesome fun things is here." What awesome fun things say? Oh, Google is mimicking Apple's wall garden. Yeah, they out there cheating, man. I can't believe they out there doing that stuff, man. But it is what it is, and we just gotta respect it as they call it, right? We just gotta respect it. So we just got to respect it. That's all I'm going to say. Apple's success is based on controlling the quality of apps. Seems like Google is realizing that. Oh man, somebody's going all in. What's going on, Asia? How you doing? Is it Asia or Asha?
Asia.
Asia, okay. Um, Yeah, we're about to get into this next article here. We're about to start talking about a little bit about Apple TV. What's going on, Ray Wright? How you doing, brother? I hope all is well with you. Thank you for tapping in with us. We're gonna go before we tap in, Rebus. Um, I knew I had something that I wanted to share with the people.
But I do want to share something with people.
What's that?
If you have not liked, if you have not subscribed, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you never miss any of these words of the day, and tell somebody about us. They might learn something over here.
Yeah, they might really learn something. All right, so I got to ask a question. What app have you used the most this summer? And that's the poll question that we have today on YouTube, but I got it right here. Is it one, TikTok, two, YouTube, three, ChatGPT, four, Waze or Google Maps, or five, a gaming app? You may be playing Monopoly Go, you might be playing Sudoku, you might be playing, word cookies. Uh, I know who plays those games, but it might be another game that you might play. Which app have you used the most this summer? Let the people know. What about you, Rebus? What app have you used?
There's a casino that because everyone knows I love Keno. So there's a casino game called Vegas Live.
Mm, mm, mm,
And I've actually, since the last time I missed, it's been like 1,290 something days.
So you be on the games, a gaming app.
Yeah, I play Keno just for fun.
Okay. All right. Well, the people have spoken. They say YouTube. So that lets me know we're on the right platform. We just need more people to come on over here. YouTube is where people are at. Between YouTube and gaming apps, this is where they're at. So please tell somebody about what we got going on over here and let them know that we are at the Lab Tech Show every Wednesday. And we're going to go on from there. All right. So come on. That's what it is. All right. Apple TV prices. We talk about this all the time. At this point, it's just gotten to a point to where it's just bad all the way around. All these streaming services have just said, we're going to just raise our prices, whether you like it or not. And they're just saying, you're going to pay for it. I don't know if it's fair. I don't know if it's right, but this is just where we are. They're saying Apple TV jumps to $13. It was $10. Effective immediately. Effective immediately. If you're a current subscriber, you get 30 days. And then after that, you're paying that 13 as well. Yearly plans stay the same. So if you pay annually, you're safe for right now. And Apple One bundle also stays the same. And if you have the Apple One, that means you have the Apple package that includes music, Apple Music, iCloud, and Arcade. I'm not sure what Arcade is. Never played that before, but to all you iOS users, do you play Apple Arcade? Do you use it? They're saying that the yearly plan equals savings. Since the annual price didn't change, it's now a better deal compared to monthly. And if you do the bundled value, if you already in the Apple ecosystem, the Apple One bundle shields you from this hike. And Apple is actually just delivering buzzworthy shows. They're saying between Severance and The Studio, they're getting awards and mainstream attention. So they feel the need to want to raise the prices. Now, here's the negative part of this. Back in 2023, Apple Plus was only $7, but now it's $13 2 years later. The question is the content any good over there? I don't know. I don't watch it that often to know what's going on. I know that they have like one or two. I think The Banker was over there, and there was a morning show. The morning show. I like that show, so I was trying to find a way to catch that. But I don't know what is there anything good over there? Monthly costs add up. Cord cutting was supposed to save money, but streaming services keep creeping towards cable level bills. And if you only want Apple TV and not the whole Apple One package, basically they're just saying, give us more money. Bottom line, Apple's betting you'll either lock into yearly pricing or buy into Apple One with the month to month, while the month to month people just basically foot the bill. That's basically what they're saying. So you're getting a 30% increase, y'all. And then the yearly plan is $99 for the year. They're not changing that. And then the Apple One bundle is $19.95. But they're basically saying no change. The bundle starts around, that $19.95, and it can go up depending on storage and services. I don't know if this is good, Revis. This is too much. Let me ask the audience before I get your thoughts on this, because we want to get their thoughts, because there's a lot of Apple users over here. I wonder, do you have Apple TV? Your thoughts on this Apple TV raising prices? 1, partner with other companies to keep the cost down. 2, can I get cable back? 3, maybe I will keep it for a few months and then cancel. 4, the content is not good enough to raise prices. 5, time to cancel. Or 6, I get it. It is what it is. 1 through 6, let me know. What's your thoughts on Apple TV raising their prices? I mean, is it worth the Netflix level of content? Is it actually worth it? Revis, your thoughts on this?
My thoughts is that is a job for James Hicks. And the reason why I say that is because I'm team Android. I don't even like apples.
You want like green apples, red
I'm just
apples,
saying,
or silver apples?
I ain't got no dog in this fight.
Okay, all right, I'm with you.
If it's not a Granny Smith, I ain't thinking about it.
Let's see. Denny says, "Oh, what's up, Denny? How you doing, brother?" Denny says streaming is getting as expensive as cable. Yes, sir. I have Apple One. I'm good, says Awesome Fun Thing. So he was smart. He locked in. He said, I'm not worried about it. Awesome Fun Thing says, facts, Denny. I can't afford this stuff. I got to make it work. Let's see. Somehow I'm still paying. I don't even want to put that comment on the screen, because then the next thing you know, you get an email tomorrow because of me. But I'm gonna go ahead and put it on there. So if you get one, don't get mad at Tallboy. All right. If Apple sends you an email, I didn't do it. Okay. And then let's see. Yeah, some people talking about using other services. No time for streaming TV. He has no time. He's over there cutting down trees, says Davidson's All Natural Gym. And then I had Apple TV for a minute, then canceled, and I wasn't watching it like that, says Lisa Maria. And then no dog in this fight. See, Sheila, I'm with you. I don't have no dog in this fight. The golden age of streaming is over. Say it again, Ray Wright. Say it again. The golden age of streaming is over with. We had a chance to lock in and get the best content during those COVID days and the pandemic days, and now it's like everybody wants a piece of the pie, and you're gonna pay for it. If you don't have the service, you can't answer this question. To each person, to each their own, says James Hicks. Well, I'm trying to find a way to bootleg it, James. Let me get your account. I use Google as well. No Apple for me. Okay, not mad at that. Candy apples are delicious. Just saying. So you want a Granny Smith. Awesome Fun Things want a candy apple. Okay. Okay, all right. So,
and Red Delicious are actually the most popular. And James Hicks said, if you don't have the service, you can answer this question. To each person their own.
Hey, I hear you, man. I'm just the messenger. That's it. I'm just the messenger. Y'all are torn between this. It is what it is, and the content is not good enough to raise the prices. I'm just the messenger. That's all I'm gonna say. my thing is all of these services are going up. And unfortunately, they just ran a nice deal where you get Apple, Hulu, and Disney for a nice price. I think it was like $15. I want to say 15 or $30. I forgot what it was, but it's only running in Canada. So they didn't even have the decency to take care of the American people. So maybe they're trying to expand into, international waters and say, hey, come use or come support us over here. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just the messenger. I'm just letting you know that if you do have Apple TV, this is where you're at. All right. Let's see what we got. We got the call to action. What's going on, everybody? It is the Lab Tech Show. Come on now. Like, subscribe, hit that bell button. Let a few people know what we got going on over here because we like to talk tech news. It is the Lab Tech Show. We want you to embrace this tech because we got you. We're breaking it down and simplifying it in a language that you can understand. And we're having some positive dialogue to go with it because what you gonna do about it? It's here. So hit that subscribe button. Let us know that you're rocking with us and help us get a follower count up. That's what it is, the Lab Tech Show.
Alexa, play my favorite R&B song. I learned what to buy so I can get my groove on.
The Lab Tech Show showed me how I can easily remember to take my meds. Well, look, I got my nudge.
Revis told me to expand my vocabulary. Do you see this bumptious driver?
I embraced it, and it saved me the walk to my gate. Tall boy drops gems.
I see you, Granddad, keeping up.
I'm not trying to get left behind.
It's time to cancel this subscription and make the switch to AI.
Better use of our money.
The Lab Tech Show breaks down the latest tech, makes it simple, and keeps it real for the culture, for everybody. Wednesdays at 8.
You see it. Amazon said they're ending shared Prime shopping. Everybody's cracking down, y'all. Everybody's cracking down. They're saying Amazon is ending Prime invitee. So do you have an Amazon account and you share it with anybody? Do you have an Amazon account, Revis?
No.
You don't, man. Where have you been at, man? You've been living under a rock, or you just been rolling.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I do still buy from Amazon, but I don't have an account.
But you use somebody else's account.
No.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
I actually have the app on my phone.
Oh, you pay.
And I've been buying for Amazon for years.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, some people, Revis, they allow one person to pay for it. And then they say, let me get your account and let me buy some things. And, no harm, no foul, right? You got the account. You're already paying the $129, $39 it is for the year. Let me log into your account and let me order a few things, and that way I get take advantage of the free shipping, the free 2-day shipping, right? Amazon said that's it. We ending all of this, and this was the feature where you could hook up a friend, cousin, or somebody outside your house with free shipping through your own account. Officially, October 1st. That's it. They said starting September 5th, you're going to start getting emails saying, if you're doing this, if you're sharing that Amazon account, they're saying starting September 5th, you're going to get an email saying, we can't allow this no more. If you were sharing your Prime perks with someone who doesn't live with you, that hookup is gone. They said those people will be told, get your own account. Amazon will give them a discount deal of $14.99 for the whole first year. Basically, it's $1.25 a month. That's what they're saying. After that, back to the regular $14.99 a month. So they're going to give you a whole year free for $14.99. But you can't use my account. You can't use James Hicks' account. You can't use Awesome Fun Things account. You got to use your own account. Now, they're trying to push Amazon Family and Household. It only works if you live in the same household. 2 adults max, you, your partner, spouse, or a roommate. Up to 4 kids, up to 4 teens, but only if added before April 7th, 2025. So those people are still getting the free shipping, Prime Video, and other perks. So if you weren't using the Amazon Family, oh well, it is what it is. The bigger picture here, Amazon is just joining the rest of the big companies, Netflix, Disney, HBO Max. They're just tired of people sharing accounts across multiple households. They say, no, you got to pay your own way. Everybody's cracking down. Cutting off free rides is their way of forcing more people to pay. That's what they want. They want the money. And Amazon is just trying to make a little extra money. So they're putting an end to the shared Prime shipping for folks who don't live in the same house. That's it. That's all it is. So basically, get your financials straight. This is the perfect time to sit down and figure out how much you spend on subscriptions. It's a reminder to be on top of your budget and not let these little monthly charges slide. No more awkward conversations. You won't have to hit up your friend and ask for their Prime login no more. Is your account, is your business. Hey, I can't do it no more. You wasn't giving me no money on it anyway. Did you give me any money on the Amazon Prime account? You probably didn't. You know I was paying annually $100+ and you didn't give me nothing? No need to have a conversation, right? Peace of mind. You'll know for a fact that your payment info is secure and only linked to your account. No worries about who else get access to your digital wallet. Now, I had somebody use my account and they were worried about somebody else using their credit card. Now, I ain't got to worry about it. You can't use it. Get your own. Now, what's going to happen is, can you order this for me and have it shipped to my house? That's probably what's going to end up happening. But you don't have to worry about sharing your credit card information. People are going to find a way to get around all of this. You know that, but it is what it is. Before I ask Revis what is his thoughts on this, I'm going to ask you what your thoughts are. But when I ask you, you got to type in. There's no poll question here. What are your thoughts on Amazon ending Prime invitee? Y'all think this is cool, or y'all like, oh, hell no? Awesome Fun Thing says, I'm an Amazon influencer. Sharing an account could get you kicked out of the program. I can't risk that. Oh, okay. Well, go ahead, Mr. Influencer. I wish I had it like that. Let's see. What else are they saying? Like Amazon needs money. That's what Davidson, like Amazon really need the coin. Dang it, Amazon. I have 4 families on my regular account. Hey, man. But here's the question that I have. Davidson, did they give you any money on the account? That's the $1 million question. Did they give you $25? Did they give you $50? Amazon takes a beating on shipping, but other than that, they're not hurting for money. My wife's a shared family member on my Amazon account. Will I be okay? Yeah, she lives in the house, Amazon, Awesome Fun Things. That's your wife. As long as she's in the house, you're good. It's for the people who don't live in the house. So now you have a friend that lives in another city or family member. Somebody that lives on a different zip code, they're going to probably start flagging that. So I'm pretty sure there's other ways around it, but I mean, you got to read in between the lines if you get what I say. I order stuff for other people anyway, says Ray Wright. Hey, the thing is now they just got to Zelle you or Cash App you the money. So I guess the positive in all of this, right? Can't get mad at don't knock the hustle, right? The positive in all of this is if you use your credit card, you pay for it on your credit card, you get credit card points. They just got to Zelle you or Cash App you the money. There's always more than one way to skin the cat, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just putting it out there. They say I order stuff for other people. Ask me what I think about ads on Prime Video. Yeah, well, everything you got. Look, everything has now come to a point to where you're gonna have to start paying for it. That's literally what they're saying to us. Lisa Maria says, I'll order stuff and have it shipped to the person I bought it for. Am I missing something? I can't do that no more. I don't know. We're gonna find out. You're gonna get that email real quick. Now the question is, are they using their name and their credit card? Or are you using your credit card? Is the credit card being used to the same zip code? I don't know how they're gonna do this. I'm just reporting the news. I'm just the messenger here. So you guys see it. I accidentally use my kid's credit card once per year. Hey, there's no knock to any of that. I'm just saying when you get the email, they're gonna break it down and say $14.99. Now they have to make a decision on whether or not they're gonna drop that $15 and give Amazon some more of their money because Jeff Bezos is saying, hey, I just had this expensive wedding and somebody's gotta pay for that. That's basically what he's saying. We got to pay for these robots that are about to come down the pipeline for those Amazon. Hey, somebody got to pay for this stuff, and it's gonna be you, not me.
Can I give a trucker's point of view?
Go ahead.
Okay, me being a trucker, I have to give a trucker's point of view on why Amazon is doing this. But because I see things that you guys don't see, I'm just going to give a little insight. I'm going to let you see what I see. It was said that Amazon don't need money, but they're breaking down on these truck drivers. And Amazon is very, very, very well known for hiring truckers or truck drivers to pull their trailers. And those truck drivers that they're hiring don't even have real CDL. They're not even part of the country. And a lot of those U-turns and accidents and fatal accidents, they're pulling Amazon trailers. A lot of those accidents that they hitting bridges and running off the road, the packages can't get there on time. So they got to do something to raise some money. So we got to cut these people from using your account and let them get their own account. I'm sorry, I had to say it. There's no chasers.
That's suspicious.
Okay. That's Revis's take. We're going to just keep it moving, guys. We're just going to keep it moving.
Yeah, but make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't did it yet.
There you go. It's the brand, y'all. Lab Tech Show, your live production in tallboy.us. Check us out. Don't forget, we are on Amazon. No, we're not on Amazon. We're on Spotify and YouTube. What is it? YouTube podcast. That's right. At the Lab Tech Show. And we are on Amazon Fire Stick and Roku. I don't know what I said. We're not on Amazon. Yeah, at TBE Media. We got our own app, y'all. TBE Media. Don't forget, if you would like to support the show in any way, shape, form, or fashion, you can do that by using that QR code right there on the screen at PayPal or on Cash App. Feel free to support however you like. It is greatly appreciated. We will be using Cash App pools shortly because we're planning to go to CES in 2026, and we would love for you to support us to bring back some of this great content. All right, so we're gonna check out that Cash App pools. But don't forget to think big, think tall boy. Think big, believe in God, think tall, the sky's the limit, and think tall boy because he said so, and he is doing it. Well, Revis, I was gonna do the merch thing, but the old TVJ is up on there, so I'm trying to see if I can get the guy up out of there. Let me see if I can get him up. I don't think I can get him up out of there. Well, we got merch, y'all. That's all I can tell you. And I'm trying to see if I can find the actual website. But yeah, we got merch. Tallboy's got merch. TBJ's got merch. And we would love for you to support the Lab Tech Show. Go over to shop.tallboy.us. feel free to check out what we have. Reva's got some new merch over there, and I'm sorry, I don't have the actual website. So give me 1 second. I'll get it up here on in a second. Yeah, I'll get it up there in a second, and that way you can check out.
And in the meantime, hey, go to shop.tallboy.us. That's shop.tallboy.us, and you can see all the merch, even if we can't get it on the screen. If you go to shop.tallboy.us, you will see it.
Now he wants to do the commercial. Now look, y'all. Every time I ask this man to do the commercial, he talking about he not ready, and then now he ready today.
No, I'm not ready. I was just filling in while you was trying to find that.
Ship Sync T-shirt.
The
Reva's got his own Ship Sync T-shirt, y'all. He tell him about this Ship Sync thing, because I don't understand all of this. You keep telling everybody you don't do ships, you do relation planes. Explain all of this to me, brother.
Well, you want something that's better than a relationship, because ships sink. Here, sometimes you have a friendship, and
See, you breaking up. See, you're breaking up.
see that.
Come on now, get it right now. Get it right.
Sometimes you have a relationship, friendships, and all that stuff fall apart. Hey, if you have something, you don't have to worry about it. Get you a plane. Yes, plane. They crash, ship sink.
Well, right now your phone is crashing. I know that much. So,
it's raining really bad here.
Now he want to what he want? He don't want to blame it on the alcohol, y'all. He want to blame it on the rain. Oh man, take an inventory of your life. Come on now, I got something for y'all. Come on, ladies, I got something. Take an inventory of your life. We got multiple colors. And we got large sizes. I think the largest size for women is what, a 2XL, and then for the men, I think they go to a 5XL. So we got a couple offers for you, and feel free to go on over there to shop.tallboy.us, scan the QR code, and you'll be good to go. All right, that's what it is. Got one more article, Revis. And we're going to just go ahead and knock this out as quickly as we possibly can. Denny said Revis ain't lying. He said they contract all their tractor trailer drivers out. Okay, well, but that's still no reason to raise the prices. I get it. They don't want no freeloaders. I get it, but it is what it is. All right, y'all. Our last article. Who goes to the library? Does anybody still go to the library? We've talked about this before. We talked about Libby was doing some things, but now Libby said the Libby app. That's where you can get digital books and you can get audio books, digital ebooks. They're saying that the free library app where you can borrow ebooks and audiobooks just dropped a new feature called Inspire Me. So it's an AI-powered app that gives you 5 book recommendations based on the books you've already saved, liked, and it gives you prompts that you pick, like give me something motivational or mystery reads. The catch is the book it recommends are ones you can borrow right away from your library. Now, here's the good and the positive about this. It saves time. Instead of scrolling forever through options, it serves up 5 picks that might match your vibe. No extra cost. It's all free inside of Libby, just another tool for discovery. Instant access. The AI only recommends books you can actually borrow now and with no wait list. Now, here's the concerns. Saying that the privacy folks are worried about given that AI is reading their list. What are they going to do with my data? They're replacing people. Some readers say, I'd rather ask a real librarian than an algorithm. trust issues. Many of us already side eye how AI uses info, even if Libby says they're not selling the data. People are cautious. Now, they claim that Inspire Me doesn't collect personal stuff, just the book titles you choose to share. There's no tags, no device IDs, no private information, no sharing with outside AI models or third parties. They frame it like AI is just here to spark ideas, not to replace your librarian. But the big picture, this is part of a bigger conversation. Do you really want AI inside of spaces like libraries where we trust and, you know, we trust the librarians? And, the library is supposed to be a community field thing. Now you're bringing AI into the fold. Are you comfortable with that? And some folks welcome the help. Other feels like it's a step towards replacing the human touch. I feel like, AI is one of those things where it's like, I don't need you anymore. Because the librarian is going to say, did you go on the Libby app? Right? As opposed to the librarian actually doing the actual work. I don't know. That's a personal question that you have if you go to the library. Bottom line is Libby just wants to use AI to make book discovery easier, but it's walking a fine line. And it's convenient, but some readers aren't ready to let AI pick what's on their nightstand. Question I have for you is your thoughts on Libby Inspire Me. 1, this will save time. 2, it will eventually cut out human interaction. 3, libraries have to stay innovative. 4, I don't go to the library anymore, so who cares? Or 5, this is Libby's way of trying to stay relevant. 1 through 5, let me know in the comments. Your thoughts on Libby Inspire Me. Rebus?
I like the human aspect of the library. I remember going after school. I remember going on they used to have them on the weekend, and I used to get a typewriter and I used to type papers out. Things changed now. Everything is going to AI, and the internet has taken over everything, and everybody has their phone, and you can type out what you want to on there and go get it printed out. There's no need for a library anymore. No one's reading anymore. So I miss the human aspect of the library and the peace and the quiet. When you say something in there and the woman looks at you and tell you to shut the hell up. That was fun. They're taking all the fun away.
So when was the last time you went to the library?
Oh, I was a teenager, but hey, we ain't talk about that now.
Oh, hell no. This dude said he was a teenager the last time he was alive. Look, the funny thing is, Asia said he about to lie, y'all. Asia said he about to lie. And he said, when last time you went to the library? I was a teenager. Boy, if you don't go somewhere with that.
I ain't number 22 now.
Oh, man. I can't. Oh, man. Well, for the ones that is using the Libby app, what's your experience with it? Is it convenient? Do you like it? Do you even use it? Or, because, going to the library, it was pretty cool knowing that you could go find a book, but now everybody's using Amazon. So it's why I go to the library, because I want the book that I want now. And I don't want to wait for a book and now it's on reserve for 30, 60, 90 days before I can actually get my hands on it. Now, if you have young kids, it's great because those kids, you get that full experience, right? Of, hey, we're going to go to the library. We're going to give you this adventure and we're going to, map out the day. We're going to have reading time, story time. But as an adult, you're primarily using it for research, using the computer lab, maybe joining, some type of community meeting. But now I guess adults are finding that the Libby app is where it's at now. You know, hey, I can just get the Libby app, I can get the audio book, I can get the ebook, and I'm good to go. Oh, I don't know, but
Aisha, what you laughing at?
uh, she laughing at you, brother. She said you was about to lie. At least you told the truth. I'll give you that much. My local libraries have jam-packed summer programs, including the free lunch for the so y'all going over there to the library to go eat. Come on, Joyce. She said my kids, my grandbaby got to eat, so we got to go over there and get some books. Y'all gonna read
If they
these?
giving away free food, there's some big back people in there, and I'm gonna get in line, and I'm taking Aisha with me.
Oh my God, I can't with y'all. I'm trying to have make light of the situation. But the fact that they giving out free lunch. Now look, who do I know that is in elementary and middle school? We gonna go to the library next summer. And we're gonna get in this free lunch program. What they offering over there? They doing sandwiches, Joyce, or are they doing pizza, subs, pasta? What kind of meal? Because I thought you couldn't eat in the library.
You got to get in there quick because that food will go quick. That's why it's jam packed.
My wife reads books from the library or on her phone. She never goes in person. So the question, Davison, does she have the Libby app? Because that sounds like this is what this is. So basically, if she's using the Libby app, the question is, does she probably wouldn't have a problem using the book recommendations. I need something that's of horror or mystery, adventure, sci-fi. Maybe she doesn't mind that, right? Now, I'm just messing, Joyce. I'm just messing around. We're just having some fun. She says they have a community room to serve it. So basically, y'all come in there and read those books, expand your mind, and you get a good meal out of it. So yeah, that's what they're doing over there in Joyce's neck of the woods. I need to go hang out with Joyce one summer. And
do they still have picture books?
I'm pretty sure a library has a wide variety, sir. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because those are the books I read now. I read the pictures.
I can't with this man. All right, guys, look, that's what it is. It's not Libby, but don't know the app or what the app is called. Okay, I got you. That's cool. But look, guys, this is what we discussed today. Google blocks Android apps. Basically, you have until next year if you're in the United States. You have, if you're in another country and you're a developer, it starts now. So early access for US starts next month. But basically, long story short, short story long, if you do not identify yourself as a developer, you will not be able to sideload the app because they're trying to crack down on malware. Apple TV Plus subscriptions, they're going up. So if you don't have an Apple One or an Apple Bundle situation, you're effective immediately. You're paying that $3 upcharge. Amazon ends shared Prime. So when you get that email on the 5th of September, be mindful, be ready for it, and tell the people who are sharing the account, they didn't put no money on the bill anyway. So get your own. $15 is not going to kill them. They'll be crying next year, though. $14.99 a month. Libby introduces Inspire Me. So using AI, interesting situation to find your next find or your next read. And the word of the day is phishing. It's not fishing with the fishing pole. It's literally phishing. Make sure you don't click on those emails and click on those links inside of the emails that says, hey, you just won $100 or come get this. You won a free gas card. Don't click on those links. This is what I recommend. When you open up an email, first off, you know you didn't win nothing. You didn't even sign up for it. Be honest with yourself, right? 2, check the to and the from. Click on that link. And if it's not a verified person that you know, like a Gmail, Hotmail, or an actual business email, delete it. Don't just go clicking on stuff. Because I have family members, they just go clicking. Oh my God, my account just got hacked. It's too late. They got your stuff. I don't get to yelling. You clicked on it. You should not have, you should have checked. If I see something that's fishy, I just say, let me just click on the to section. And it tells you who it come from. It's kind of like the Google blocks Android apps. They're saying we want to verify. That's no different from this. Verify before you click on the link. That makes sense, right? I'm just talking to my people. If that does not make sense, you special. That's all I can say. Reeves, anything else you want to say before we get up out of here, man?
Yes, another definition for phishing. Look at, if you have an Amazon account and you got multiple people using an Amazon account, they're going to send you an email. Don't click on it. It might be phishing.
All right, guys. I thank y'all for hanging out with us. It's another episode of the Lab Tech Show. Thank y'all for y'all's patience of allowing us to be away for a couple of weeks. Revis has conversations. Go check out some of those old episodes with him and TBJ. It's our way of letting you get to know those two characters, because Revis is a character, TBJ is a character. We're going to be doing some more AI conversations in the near future. We have 16 more Wednesdays left before the end of the year. All right. So we're going to make the best out of these 16 Wednesdays. I don't know how many of them are holidays, but we're going to just try to do the best that we can out of these 16 Wednesdays. Want you to walk away learning something, having some fun, and interacting with us. All right. So please share the show with a few people. Let them know that this is a down to earth show. We're putting it into a language that you really can understand. If you can't, you rode the short bus. That's all I can say. So no offense to anyone that did ride the short bus, but
I was just going to say I was offended.
well, hey, it is what it is. We just trying to help y'all out. All right. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. See y'all, God willing, next Wednesday. It is another edition of the Lab Tech Show.
You already know.
Tall boy. I don't even know what to say. It's the Lab Tech Show, y'all. I was chilling. NBA 2K26 comes out on Friday.